LGBTQ rights have been a contentious issue for decades, with many countries around the world still grappling with the issue of equality and acceptance for the LGBTQ community. The international community has also been actively involved in advocating for the rights of LGBTQ individuals, and there are a number of international laws that protect their rights. In this article, we will explore the international laws that support LGBTQ rights and the challenges that remain in achieving full equality. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, adopted by the United Nations General Assembly in 1948, was the first international instrument to recognize the inherent dignity and equal rights of all human beings. Article 2 of the Declaration states that everyone is entitled to the rights and freedoms set forth in the Declaration, without distinction of any kind, including sex, race, color, language, religion, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or other status. While sexual orientation and gender identity are not explicitly mentioned in the Declaration, these are included in the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, adopted in 1966, also recognizes the right to non-discrimination and the protection of minorities. Article 2 states that each state party to the covenant undertakes to respect and ensure the rights set forth in the covenant without distinction of any kind, including discrimination based on sex, race, color, language, religion, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or other status. The Human Rights Committee, which monitors the implementation of the covenant, has stated that discrimination on the grounds of the Convention on the Rights of the Child, adopted in 1989, also protects LGBTQ rights. Article 2 of the Convention states that states parties shall respect and ensure the rights set forth in the Convention to each child within their jurisdiction without discrimination of any kind, irrespective of the child's or his or her parents or legal guardian's race, color, sex, language, religion, political or other opinion, national, ethnic or social origin, property, disability, birth, or other status. This includes children who are LGBTQ. In addition to these international instruments, the United Nations has also taken steps to promote and protect the rights of LGBTQ individuals. In 2011, the UN Human Rights Council passed a resolution that recognized that violations of human rights based on sexual orientation and gender identity are of particular concern. The resolution called for a report to be prepared by the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights on the issue and for the establishment of a panel discussion on the topic. Despite these international laws and resolutions, the LGBTQ community continues to face discrimination and persecution in many parts of the world. In some countries, homosexuality is still criminalized, and LGBTQ individuals face imprisonment or even death for their sexual orientation or gender identity. In others, LGBTQ individuals face discrimination in areas such as employment, housing, and healthcare. One of the main challenges in achieving full equality for the LGBTQ community is the lack of awareness and acceptance in many societies. Education and awareness-raising campaigns are essential to changing attitudes and promoting acceptance of LGBTQ individuals. Governments also need to take concrete steps to ensure that their laws and policies protect LGBTQ rights and that violations of these rights are punished. In conclusion, the international community has made significant progress in recognizing and protecting the rights of the LGBTQ community. However, much more needs to be done to achieve full equality and acceptance for LGBTQ individuals around the world. Governments, civil society organizations, and individuals all have a role to play in promoting and protecting the rights of the LGBTQ community. By working together, we can create a world that is truly inclusive and accepting of all people, regardless of their sexual orientation or gender identity.